Hello, hello. It's your favorite gadget girl. And I have to share my latest gadget that I'm in love with. But first, I have to tell you the backstory so you will understand why I am so excited. So, I've been on a quest to find a keyboard case for my iPads. One of them is an iPad Mini 6, the other was an iPad Air 4. I knew I was going to trade in the Air for the iPad 10 because I wanted a front-facing landscape camera. That's it. So when I went to the Apple store to do my trade-in, I was standing beside the iPads and that had the Apple keyboard cover on it. And you don't really see a lot of the iPad's color, but I saw enough that it caught my eye, and I asked the person helping me, "What color is that?" She said pink. Now, mind you, I had looked at the different iPad 10s online. I was not interested in pink, not at all. So I was shocked. But I kept looking at it. It was just so striking. I said, you know what? I think I might want a pink one. Because she talked me out of yellow, just saying. She said, so I didn't even look at a yellow. I was captivated by this pink iPad. I said, okay, I'm going to get the iPad. It's gorgeous, but I have to find a case that's going to either have a clear back or complement this pink because it's so striking. I don't want to just cover it up with like the Apple iPad keyboard, which frankly is a bit steep in price. Now, I had tried a couple of other iPad cases, keyboard cases that I tried them on my Mini, which probably wasn't the greatest idea because the Mini is small, so the keyboard's going to be small. But there were other things that made me not love either one of them, so I sent them both back. But I had been looking at YouTube reviews, and this brand called Typecase kept coming up in the top 5, the top 10 recommendations. Again, it was a little more than I wanted to spend, less than my dream case, but I said, I don't know if I want to level up to that price point. But then I saw that it had a dark pink case. I said, oh my gosh, that might match my iPad. And if it does, that would be perfect. It does. It does. So let me show you. I just love the case. The case is this dark pink, which is the same color as my iPad. So even though it's encased and well protected by this keyboard case, I still get the color. I still get the smile when I look at where my iPad is sitting. I just smile because it's a happy color for me. But here is, oh, you see my fingerprints, but here is the iPad. The keys are white. I decided I liked white keys as opposed to black or gray. The keyboard does light up. I think it's got 7 different colors. The touchpad is a decent size. I didn't think I was going to really use it. I thought I was going to probably turn it off and just type and use my pencil to move the cursor wherever I wanted it to be. But I found out, because I didn't check beforehand, that the Apple Pencil 2 does not talk to the iPad 10. Fortunately, I have this other stylus, which is an Adonit Neo Duo, and it's called Duo because it has 2 modes. One that I could use and have been using for a couple years now on my iPad, and another mode that I can use the same stylus on my iPhone. Don't have to look for another stylus when you go back and forth. it's been wonderful. So I can do the same phone to iPad with the iPad 10. So I'm loving it. I am loving this case. Is it heavy? It's got a little more weight than just having a regular case on your iPad, but it's not so heavy that I'm like, oh, I feel like I'm lugging around a brick. I didn't weigh it. Maybe I should have before I did this video, but the weight is not off-putting. The keyboard does light up. I think it's got 7 different colors. The trackpad I am playing with, and once I actually look at the detailed instructions that come with it, I think I'll be rocking and rolling with my new case. But I am so happy. I love the color. I love the color. I like the fact, the only thing I wish this case did have was a button for the on-off switch. The others that I had, one had a button, the other didn't. It had a wheel that it was a thing you had to slide. It was on the side, but I had to use my nail to do it. I need to hold this up higher. Okay. This has something to slide to turn it on and off too. Can you see that little button right there? But I can do it with my finger. It doesn't have to be digging my nail in there to turn on the keyboard. You can probably see a little bit that there's some color here. So yeah, it was easy to get the iPad in. It was easy to connect the iPad to the keyboard. It's a win-win, except, like I said, my biggest negative is that it doesn't have an on-off button, but it has this thing on the side that you slide up to turn on and you slide down to turn off. It does swivel. Oh, it's got that 360 swivel. So you can use it as like you would a MacBook or whatever, which I had also been looking at. But MacBook to me is not as portable as I want my device to be. I can swivel the keyboard or the iPad around so that I could use it just like this as an iPad. Or if you are, say, doing a meeting or something, you can turn it to the side if you want to show people around the table what you want them to see. So it turns, the iPad turns 360. It can lay pretty flat. And it's not off-putting heavy. So I think I recommend this because right now I'm in love with my iPad and my case. So I just wanted to share. It was something I thought you should know.